Good evening. Thousands of climate protesters marched through the streets of Edinburgh today, calling for an end on the use of fossil fuels. It was one of a number of events ahead of the UN Climate Ambition Summit in New York next week. Here's Brandon Cook.
It's a sight which has become familiar across cities in recent years. Climate protesters out in force repeating demands they hoped would be met by now. Today, they marked a so-called Global Day of Action with 400 similar events taking place across the world. But the placards here showed this march had Scotland-specific issues at its heart.
It's clear that the government could be doing more, a lot more, to go off of our dependence on fossil fuels, but it's simply not doing that.
Fossil fuels have got to go!
A few thousand people joined the procession which weaved its way through the capital. Marchers called for a detailed plan for workers to transition from fossil fuels. Protesters also raised concerns over proposed new oil fields and a potential new gas-fired power plant in Peterhead.
For any chance of limiting warming to 1.5 degrees, we need to have stopped extracting all fossil fuels by 2031. It's really not that far away, and we're nowhere near that at the moment. And although the Scottish Government says the right things about a just transition and about moving away from extracting fossil fuels, they're yet to lay out a credible plan that will actually support workers and communities through that transition, so we're miles off being anywhere near ready.
The Scottish Government said they have consulted on a draft energy strategy and just transition plan. They added this is being backed up by £5 billion worth of net zero investment over this parliamentary term. Brandon Cook, STV News.